Kyrie, I know you just came back into the story, like you exist as a character again, but you have to stay here and not do anything.
She's just glad to have a chance to look at the moon with Sora. Really not picky.
That Keyblade right here, the Oath Keeper, is the Keyblade you get from the charm she gave us last episode at the end.
Yeah.
And now we can also do White Trinity marks. Love that orichalcum.
I like the look of this guy. This is definitely there's something mystical about this Keyblade.
Yeah, the Oath Keeper is a very popular Keyblade. Like if you are at a con and they're selling Keyblades, this is one of them. Always. When we were at C2E2 and I bought that Keyblade that one time, they had Oath Keepers there.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you? Nobody's buying that one made of was it leopard ribs? Nobody wants that.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the final summon in the game, which is Mushu. And also getting all the summons gets you this extra staff for Donald, the Lord Fortune.
They couldn't actually get any audio from the movie, so they just got some of his stand-up specials.
Oh no.
This game is now rated M.
Oh boy.
Where do you go?
I've always been curious about this too, because it's like, you just go out those big double doors to get to your Gummy ship, but like, is it just outer space on the other side of this door? Is it just a floating Gummy ship everyone jumps into?
How long does it take him? Should there be like magazines littered about for you to... some chairs?
Yeah.
You gotta work on these pauses, guys.
I've always been really curious why only those text boxes, none other in the game, have the text pop in so slowly.
You know how hard it is to load in plain text. That's so much memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about the white ones is they're always in really memorable spots, right?
Yes.
Or maybe that's just because I'm only thinking of the ones I can remember. It's kind of self-selecting there.
No, a lot of the white ones are like very centrally located. There's only...
Ooh, now this is a little guy.
Yeah. We're finally getting some of Donald's weapons that actually have like a unique look to them and aren't just palette swaps of the basic Black Mage one.
That looks like something that just chews through AA batteries to give you a little breeze.
Oh, yeah. So we still got the 3 normal cups from before, but now you can do them just as Sora. And, we're not
guys,
gonna...
I know I talk a big deal about friendship, but you're kind of holding me back.
Yeah. So, not gonna go through the entire cup this way, just the final fight. But going through all the cups again, just as Sora, does get you additional rewards.
I bet there's a lot of orichalcum involved.
Oh yeah. Also, like some abilities that you can't otherwise get. So Combo Plus just makes it so that like his, attack string on the ground is extended by 1 extra hit.
That makes sense, right? You're doing the whole thing alone, so you get better at fighting alone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right.
And on top of fighting solo, there's another version where you have to beat it a certain amount of time. Again, also has its own set of, like, rewards.
Time attacking.
Yep. And I should also mention, way earlier when we were doing arena stuff, I mentioned that with Heartless and the arena have their original color palettes from the original release of the game. Not always true. Some of them are just using their color palette swaps that they had in the arena from the original game. There's so many palette swaps of these little guys.
Come on, that one counts as a ring out.
Yeah.
Come on, ref. What are you doing? Open your eyes.
Tech boost just makes it so that when you deflect attacks and stuff, you get more experience points from doing that. But yeah, something I've always thought was kind of funny that we just saw in that previous fight is that this game actually factors in like collision with walls and other objects, so you can whiff an attack by bouncing off of stuff. It feels very... like, it doesn't really mess you up that much just because the arenas in this game are so big, but sometimes it does feel like a strange punishment to have in a game like this. Yeah, we've also got some other new abilities here for, like, extending the summon gauge and getting more treasure and shit like that. Also, if you look at Donald's MP bar, it's getting so long that it's just kind of trailing off away from his face.
That's so many stars. That's so many stars.
So many. Yeah, at this
where are all these extra stars coming from?
Right? Yeah, at this point, all the since we did our first run through Hollow Bastion, every world has increased difficulty now. Yeah, this easy to forget about White Trinity Mark has another Keyblade in it. This one based on, you know, Alice in Wonderland, so Lady Luck.
Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah.
It's all right, yeah. I can definitely see that, like, being on a big nonsense clock as the minute hand or something.
But yeah, there's still a whole bunch of other White Trinity Marks. I think there's like one in each world. So we're just getting those very quickly. So much orichalcum in these, and Dalmatians.
Ooh, puppies! Puppies!
Yeah.
I love how often Goofy seems to want to climb inside the treasure chest.
So yeah, we need to go back to Hollow Bastion, but it's real bad going through the front this time, so you have to go through this other warp hole to get to the back entrance. Also, new Gummy ship.
Why are you a cat? Why are you Gur from Invader Zim? Are we like role playing a Kingdom Hearts fan today?
Oh yeah. No, this is one of the. This is just one of the blueprints you get, but I added some extra weapons to it because for some reason, the blueprint for this ship comes with no weapons installed on it. I don't know why. But yeah, we've got really big, slow-firing cannons that are very powerful, and you're also having lasers that just kind of automatically lock onto stuff and just home in on everything. The ship's also significantly faster, which is really funny because the faster your ship is, the harder these levels are because you have less time to react to all the obstacles that you might, you know, potentially run into.
And it's important to face your obstacles.
Now, I would bring Beast with me, but we have more Trinity Marks to get, so no! I do love the idea that Trinity Marks are based off the power of friendship, and any of the other Disney characters disable them, which means they are not your friend. They're simply co-workers. But yeah, we're switching...
I think the white one is bad. I don't like...
just raising their weapons up.
Doing a very boring salute. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's gotta be... The white one should be like a secret handshake they made up.
Yeah, they should all lift their weapons together and then in their off arms do a simultaneous fist bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're switching Sora over to the Lady Luck because since we're just kind of running through the same areas again, I figured, hey, here's a fun time to use a bunch of summons. Mm-hmm. And the Lady Luck is one of the best Keyblades for that because it it both extends the meter a whole bunch and makes summons stronger. And there's also a bunch of accessories I've slapped on Sora 2 that are also based around making summons better.
If the Trinity marks are just a sign of how close these three knuckleheads are, like, none of them are better than the first. Nothing is as good as just slamming their noggins into a wall together.
Yeah.
Look at this. This doesn't tell me they're close.
Nah. And with that Trinity mark, that was the final one. You can tell you're done with something in the journal because it gets a little Mickey Mouse sticker next to it.
There you go.
Yep. Also, since we're in the journal, hey, we should probably check up how many Dalmatians we got. Look at that.
Most of them.
96 out of 99.
Pongo says, good enough.
Yep.
Don't knock yourself out.
This game's actually nice enough that it'll tell you what world they're located
that's
in.
Really nice, actually.
Yeah. I really like finding... I love collectibles in games. I will get them even if there's not that good of a reward. But at least put in a way to track them just a little bit.
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
How excited do you think they were when they figured out, wait, there's 99 puppies, that's divisible by 3.
Hell
we only gotta
yeah.
hide 33 of these. Oh wait, Pongo was also taken, they come in sets of 4. We only have to find 25.
Yay.
Yay.
The Lady Luck is also just a really good magic-based Keyblade, so this is one of the best ways to take out enemies in the game is to just cast stop and then just hit them with the gravity spell over and over. Because while it does damage based on, like, fractions, it is capable of killing. Lethal math.
I mean, the same has been said of 4th grade math class many times.
Yeah.
Curry!
Who we got? Who's coming to play? Who's our friend today? Oh, been a long time, big boy. Look at you starring in The Producers on Broadway. La-di-da.
So the summon gauge is huge now. So it's actually possible to use the summons for more than like 3 seconds. Downside of using Simba's, when you're charging up, you can get, knocked out of his charging stance. But yeah, Simba's attack has a gigantic hitbox. It's almost a screen clear, but not quite.
Yeah. It even goes through the shields and hits those guys from the back, from the front. That's something. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Simba's one of the best summons in the game just because he's a great crowd clearer.
He has been working on his roar since childhood.
Yeah. And yeah, when you find out, like, oh, the princesses are still in there doing something, you don't know, they give you no idea where to go. You just kind of find them.
Oh, Belle!
Ow! You're almost entirely very normal young women.
But yeah, make sure to talk to her because she's also got a Beauty and the Beast themed Keyblade on her. Divine Rose. We'll keep using the Lady Luck for a bit, but the Divine Rose is one of the best in the game. It's very short.
Yeah, it is.
Enemies have a hard time deflecting it, and it's just really strong, just really good physical attack. Oh, also, and it has really high critical hit rate. You could honestly go through the rest of the game just using that one, and you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, what I like about Lady Luck is it kind of looks like it would show up in the film it's referencing.
Yes, it does.
Can't say the same for Divine Rose.
Yeah. Yeah, we're skipping through a lot of Hollow Bastion because it's just fighting a lot of the same guys through the same hallways again. Yeah, it's like all these ladies are, you know, princesses of heart or whatever, so they have some special purity of heart that is needed to unlock that special keyhole. But I do wish you saw them like, like around the evil keyhole with their hands out and like, I don't know, magic rays shooting out or something.
There's a glowing plinth and they're holding hands or something.
Yeah.
Now, why is her dress blue when it ought to be pink? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be choosing sides in this fight. He actually loves this shit. He's not mad.
That's a fucking lie, lady. And we will be bye. Just
have fun punching my dog friend. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. I got keyholes to seal.
Take that!
Now that I saved my childhood friend, who the beginning of the game at least implies that I have a crush on her, and then that just kind of went away. I have to spend all of my time saving my boyfriend.
See ya!
He got in way over his head, you know?
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff going on. There was so much stuff going on, they had to add extra silent cutscenes years later.
What's funny is the final mix release only came out like a year after the original.
I wish I had been paying attention more. How many of the other Keyblades have had special particle effects? Because this is also a fun bit.
They all do.
Lady Luck. Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I gotta watch all the old video.
Yeah. Keyblades always have their own particle effects, and they also have their own unique sound effect for when they hit enemies. They all have their own.
That's an extra mile you would not expect.
Yeah. This reminds me that I should bring up that the most recent game I worked on, Saints Row, also has a Keyblade in it. It is an unlockable weapon skin, the Saints Blade. It also gives off its own unique particle effects and has its own unique sound design for it, because one of my friends, my coworkers, was a giant Kingdom Hearts fan and got it in the game somehow. I was about to play the Kingdom Hearts board game with him over lunch one day, but then it got too busy. So I cannot report on the Kingdom Hearts board game.
Not the day with the board game. There were too many people lining up.
Yeah. More Simba again.
Oh, it's you again. Okay.
He's just too
good.
good.
I like you, but there's this new guy I haven't seen before.
We'll see him.
I haven't seen Bambi in forever.
Yeah. Bambi's not combat oriented. Yes,
Well,
you
then
would
you haven't
think.
seen the end of the movie.
Okay.
He fucks shit up at the end. The fight scene in Bambi is amazing. I just love the idea that Simba comes out and he's like, hey, tell me when, kid. Come on.
Yeah.
Here.
I love that you can lock on the treasure chests even during combat, so I completely whipped my stop spell on an inanimate treasure chest instead of the enemy.
Hey, don't go anywhere. I'm coming for you later.
Yeah. Going for an all-chest run.
There's so many of these big guys. They love the big guys.
They're a mainstay throughout the whole series. There's always big guys.
I like their little hats.
Oh,
The
yeah.
hats are good. There we go. Here's some
Dumbo time.
variety. Dumbo time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sadly, these guys can't really get stun locked, which is what Dumbo's kind of good at doing. But still, if enemies are clumped up, you can get them all kind of in
Sure.
the same attack, and it's one of
This
those
is
rare.
just teaching me that the Heartless are very, very dirty.
Yeah. Got one of those really irritating rare soldier heartless that start off invisible. Also, there's a downside to using Dumbo, which is that some enemies do have, like, elemental resistances, and for some reason, these wizard guys just take, like, little or no damage from Dumbo.
Well, we'd rather ride the Astro Orbiter. They're not babies.
Yeah.
Look, this is the 20-second video. If you don't want to be narrowcast Parks jokes too, why are you here? What are you doing? You've had 21 videos to turn back.
Another Keyblade up here, right next to the little pedestal where Kairi was supposed to be kept.
Oblivion has been released on everything, even in the middle of Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. So Oblivion, another extremely popular Keyblade. It's the goth one.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
This is the key to you're given if you went to the limited time Kingdom Hearts hotel room in Disney Japan, which you
2 months only.
yeah.
There we go.
The final
full set.
The final Dalmatians, and Goofy's having a time.
His people. A great gift has been given to his people. No one's rescuing any ducks.
No. It's just rotating.
I love these little guys.
Yeah. Like, even in Kingdom Hearts 3, the biggest budget, most polished Kingdom Hearts, there's still instances where they do shit like that, and it just, at this point, feels like it's inherent to their character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? They're just my goofy little guys.
Like,
That's one of their names.
Yeah. I love that, when you open up the menu here and you're seeing all three of your guys just kind of walk in place at the camera, the little part of the UI showing their stats covers up half of Donald. It's just his head peeking up over the menu.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Colossal power.
The Oathkeeper in Oblivion also sometimes in the fan base and like at cons are kind of positioned as like his and hers Keyblades.
Who is this man? Somebody let their Houndoom get out of control.
So yeah, this is just called a behemoth. And there's not much to him. He's a big guy. He shoots lightning bolts. When you hit his horn a whole bunch, he'll eventually fall down, which makes it easier to hit his horn. And I'm gonna show off Mushu, because this is where I first used Mushu when I played this game as a kid. And I was so excited, like, oh man, what's Mushu gonna do? He's a final summon, he must be really good.
Yeah.
In some instances, Mushu can be pretty good. In this boss fight, he fucking sucks.
He shoots little pew pew fire lasers. That's good, right?
And the way the fireballs arc, it's impossible to hit the horn. It's either too low or too high, and it just whiffs. You can't do shit. I just remember being so disappointed. I do like that he stands in your head, though.
Yeah, that's cute. That's fun. Yeah, bye-bye. All right. I just think it's very strange that there's this big boss fight in your way, like this very endgame feeling, but we already did this on a dog with 3 heads.
Yeah.
This feels like a step down.
Yeah. I wish you had to, like, I don't know, hurt his feet or something to make him fall over or something. Or, like, knock him over and his weak point's on his belly. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is it.
You could just hit him in the feet, just hit him, like, destroy 2 feet on one side so he falls over and exposes his weak point. I don't know.
Yeah. And those are targets that Mushu could hit.
Yes! Let Mushu hit stuff, please. I've also got another, like, special move on Sora right now called Ragnarok. I used it earlier. It's for targets that are in the air, but you just hit them a whole bunch and the final hit fires up a whole bunch of homing lasers. It's good.
Wow, we started this video doing some corrections. You want to remind the people at home who is the voice of Homer Simpson and also this genie?
It's Dan Castellaneta. I kept saying Frank for some reason. The whole time I was saying it, in my mind, I was like, I'm saying Dan right now.
See ya.
I love that the genie has his own little lock-on.
Yeah, it's good.
The genie can tag targets. It's one of his many magical abilities.
Mark targets and call in an aerial strike drone, yeah.
This is it.
He kind of is an aerial strike drone in his own way.
Yeah.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it. may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.